Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about world's largest coal producer, contributing 80% of India's coal output, which is well placed for electricity, wherein 70% of electricity is based on coal. So I think you might have guessed it right. We are discussing about Coal India with a 2.5 lakh of employees. If we look at the SWOT analysis, which I took it from annual report, then we can see that strengths are basically large coal resource price and high demand of coal in India. Whereas for weaknesses, it's high cost of production and the inherent inferior quality of indigenous coal. Then for the threats, there is the resistance to part with lands that is creating possession problems and rehabilitation problems. That is one threat. And second one is the low cost imported coal that is available, which can affect the future production. Also, if we look at the opportunities, then coal is the key source of energy in India. And if we look at the alternative fuels options, for that also it remains a cheaper source. And if we look at the other key highlights from the annual report, then we can see that for year 24-25, government is planning 1 billion tons coal production. And if we look at the larger picture for next 20 years, then the coal production will the coal usage will go down for the total energy mix, which will be at 34%, wherein at present levels it is at 70%. If we look at the profit and loss statement, then there is no clear steady growth which we can see. Also, if we look at the net profits, those are also not steady. So only last year we have we have seen numbers of around 29,000 crores, but prior to that it was around 17,000 crores. Also, if we look at the balance sheet, the borrowings are very less, so that is a good thing. Also, regarding reserves, we have high reserves when we consider Coal India. But the other negative point which we can say is about the other liabilities, which is basically contingent liabilities for the different mines. They have taken contingent liabilities into consideration, that is at around 1,34,000 crores. So this might affect if there are any issues going forward. If we look at the cash flows, then we can say that the operating activity is steadily giving the cash. And if we look at the financing activities, then main source, like the main usage of cash is for the dividend payment. And this also indicates that they have given dividends every year and they are consistently, we can say average is at, it is at around 7,500 or 8,000 crores. So this is not the uh, it's not that dividends will be all every time paid, but yes, we can say that from the historical data, dividends will be paid coming years also. If we look at the promoters shareholding pattern and other shareholders, then the main promoter is Government of India. It's at 66%, and if you look at FIS, then it's at 7.84%, and if you look at DIS, then it's at 21%, of which 11% is with LIC. And if we have look at public, then only 4.5% is with public. So now let's get into the technical aspects. So the market cap of this company is at 1,41,000 crores. The P is at 4.85. The dividend yield is at 8.79, and the debt is also very less of 4,000 crores. And also we can see ROC is at 54.3. That is a good thing. Now, if we look at the 10 years graph, we can see that clearly it made a high of 439 rupees in July 2015. But after that, for next 5 years, there was continuous downtrend, which we can see in the stock. It went at around 120, 130 levels. Then there was a reversal, which we can say, and it's trading at around 230 rupees at present. So let's go deep into the 3-4 years mark. If we look at the 3 years data of the price movement, then here also we can say that whenever it's going down 200-day moving days, it is afterwards again it's going up above it, and there is not a clear, consistent, linear movement we can say. But whenever it hits at RSI 30, then again it bounces back. So we can have two strategies basically for investing in this stock. One is whenever it is at below 200-day moving days line, there we can consider it as an entry point. Also, or we can say that once it hits around 30 RSI, that can be also a good buying point. One thing we need to keep in mind when we invest in companies like this, there cannot be a sudden high rise in the prices, but if we wait for a long term perspective, we can reap benefits of dividends and also the movement of stocks. If I would just like to reiterate that this video is for educational and information purpose. Please take advice from your investment advisor. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.